Good day, everyone. I hope you're having a blessed day so far. Today's day 2 of setting up the ASIC mining space here at the studio at Helium Deploy. And as you can tell right behind me, it's still very much empty. There hasn't been much improvement since yesterday. But the good news is that we're expecting a lot more ASICs this week and the coming week. But besides the exciting ASICs that we're receiving here at the studio, I'd like to share that JD and I wanted to go over some accessories that could be fruitful for your deployments on the ASIC side, which is something that him and I wanted to go over today. But it seems that he's been getting a lot of requests with regards to setting up a node. So I guess JD right now is somewhere here at the office trying to set up a node to share it with you guys, step-by-step guide. But let's pretty much find out right now. Whoop. Ah, there he is. Speaking of the devil, let's grab our stuff here.
I was wondering what the hell's going on.
Yeah, well, I was just sharing with the community that we haven't done very much improvements there in the studio with regards to.
Oh, yeah. We need to buy stuff.
Well,
that's why I was like looking for cables. I was found the cables, so.
That's pretty cool. So I guess you were working on the nodes.
Yeah. Hold on.
What's up, guys?
What's up? So I guess they're having a meeting there.
We're working on some ads.
I see that little Dogecoin hammer miner up there.
Preparing some ads with the creative strategist.
Who's the creative mind over here?
At the moment, we're outsourcing that to Emil.
Yeah. Well, you guys have met Emilio yesterday, who's CEO here at Helium Deploy.
What's up, guys?
Who's the tech genius over here. As you can tell, he's very technical.
What's up, guys?
And we've got Abel here on the marketing side.
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool. They're going over some marketing ads.
Yeah.
On the, can you say it? On which product?
This is the script.
Which is?
Yeah, what model?
The new hammer.
The DC06.
06.
Yeah. Very convincing.
Essentially, the most non-technical people are working on how do we communicate that information. you guys tell us how that goes.
This tiny little device.
That's pretty cool. So in the meantime, JD and I are going to go over more technical stuff. Actually,
I want to tease in the box. You guys
the box?
Yeah.
Oh shit, he's gonna go get it.
Yeah,
I guess he's gonna just like get stuff. Okay.
Cool.
I mean,
yeah, of course.
It's
I guess.
We're teasing in that new box. It's the remote management system for ASICs.
Well, here, I don't know if they can hear you properly.
Yeah, so we're working on a remote app that will allow you to control your miners, overclock them, see your rewards, daily recap on a daily basis, and get alerts whenever there's something that's inconvenient with your miner. All that from distance. All right. Come to my computer. So there's going to be 2 versions. So this is like very alpha information. There's going to be 2 versions. Version number 1, it's going to be literally a box that you have in your house. We don't have a name for it yet. So far we're running with HD box. Here's what it looks like. You'll have it in your house. Box. It's going to control all your miners. It's going to listen to all the data that's happening locally on your network, alert you if there's something that needs to be adjusted, and you can turn off your devices, reboot them, overclock them by distance, even do like cron jobs if you want to, like cool them down, overclock it, and do patterns. You can do all that with the box. We're not sure yet what we're going to call it, and we're not sure about the price. But at least what we're going to do also is for the people who do not want to buy the box, we'll give the software for free. So if you want to run it on your own computer and still want to control your devices from distance, you will still be able to do that for free with any purchase from Helium Deploy. So that's coming up. So that's alpha information. We don't have a name for it yet. We're running with Helium Deploy ASIC Hub. Very cheesy, but we might come up with something better. So that's what we have for now.
Okay.
Thank you, Emilio. Does it This one has nothing in relation to the node then.
To the node?
No.
To the one that lets you solo mine.
Oh no. So eventually we might do a V2 and add node mining capabilities on the hardware, but this one won't have it.
Cool.
Yep.
Well, this is where JD comes in right now and shows us how to build your
Can we
own.
zoom in at the Metaflora,
Yeah.
our weed project that we were doing a video call on?
So you're gonna show us now how to build the node.
Yeah. I mean, should we show the node right now, or should we show the stuff we want to buy for the office?
Oh no, we'll stick to the node right now. And
Okay, well, I need to grab my computer and shit from here, so. Yeah, let me just grab it and I'll bring it into the room, I guess.
Yeah.
Why don't you guys do it here?
I mean,
because, I mean,
we can do it here,
realistically,
but you
yeah,
guys are in a meeting right now.
Yeah, yeah.
That's fine.
I mean,
Yeah.
well, I'll just come to the edge here, but I'm not actually going to do the setup right now because it's only going to take hours. But basically, my plan was I brought a different, like, this is like one of my computers that I use as a server. And just because it has a screen, right?
Can I just plug this here? Can I plug this miner here?
Yeah, if you want.
Okay.
You want to get that,
Where else do you see an ASIC miner next to a coffee machine in the
well,
kitchen?
next to the kettle where everyone
Yeah.
can spill water on it.
No, that's a pretty.
Is there another one next to the
Toaster.
yeah next to the
Yeah.
toaster?
We have ASICs everywhere.
It helps the toaster get hotter.
As a matter of fact, I'm pretty sure JD hand dries his hands with an ASIC in the bathroom.
Yeah, that's for another video. We're gonna show you, like, you know that when you press the machine, it blows hot air. Well,
Right.
you could do it with ASICs. So,
Cool
but yeah,
stuff.
basically, like, what I'm gonna be working on, which is gonna come out in another video, by the way, because this is not a tutorial video. But
Here, would you hold that a second? Let me turn on the lights.
yeah, let's go. Let's go zoom in.
And we've got Leo over here.
Damn, you made it onto the camera. Don't you touch my ASIC in there.
You're looking for the Nerd QX. Interesting.
Oh, I know where it is. It's, well, it's on the table actually.
Tell us more about the Nerd QX, Leo.
Yeah, tell us the specs.
I can't tell you more about it.
So Leo over here is the lead designer at Helium Deploy, and the only female on the team.
Had to put that fact out.
Well, she's been surrounded by geeks and only testosterones. But can you tell us more about the Nerd Q?
I could not.
No, but at least would you know
Do
if
you
it
know
mines
what it
on
mines?
script or SHA-250?
Bitcoin or Dogecoin, do
Yeah.
you know?
Well, there you go.
Well, I won't tell you if it's right or wrong.
You've got the right answer. So let's jump right back in.
Yeah. Yeah, so basically, I feel like we should move though for it. Basically, there's a lot of people who keep asking me to make, like, we're talking about like the little machine that might run like solo nodes and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people do ask, like, can we make an umbrella video? Have to set up solo nodes, and I'm like, no. Instead, we could make a video how to properly do it. It's going to be more technical, but we could show you guys like the real way how to do it.
And how long would that take, more or less?
Yeah. So the flow that I was going to do was,
Can you actually like draw it on the whiteboard? Like where
like what I'm going to do. Yeah.
yeah.
Well, we'll put the whiteboard here though, because I've conveniently put an ASIC right there in the corner. So basically,
how convenient.
Yeah, I know, right? just happens to put there. I don't know why it's there, but basically, a lot of people want us to do Umbrel, but the proper way to set up a node would be like Proxmox. So it's Proxmox. Proxmox is a hypervisor. I'm not going to get too nerdy into this, but it basically lets you run a bunch of virtual machines. So instead of installing Windows or installing Linux, you install Proxmox, which is based on Linux, but it's just an operating system that lets you run virtual machines and containers. And why this is important is because we want to make a container for like BTC. We want to make a container for Bitcoin Cash. And we want to isolate them all because if we don't isolate these, sometimes updates from each other could break each other. If you download a new token like shitcoin, right? Because we want to show people how to mine like the shitcoins with the ASICs. Sometimes the shitcoin container might have a virus in it, and you don't want it to be able to like infect these two or all of your other shit on the system. So like it's a good way to isolate everything. Umbrel doesn't work in this fashion. There is a way probably to install like Docker container and shit like that, but this is the actual proper way you should set it up. So we're going to be doing a video. Well, I'm going to be doing a video.
Right.
How to use Proxmox, how to sync the Bitcoin Cash, Dogecoin, Litecoin, all the solo nodes because there's no limit. And then you'd be able to point your ASIC miner to the machines running on your Proxmox server. Yeah, if that makes any sense.
Well, could you remind people why would you build your own node to mine Bitcoin, for example, or
yeah, well, first
BCH?
of all, because it's just like cool, but you also avoid all the fees. So there's no fees because if you join like a public solo mining Bitcoin pool, there might be like a 2% fee, 1% fee. We don't even know. But sometimes there's a new shitcoin that comes out that you want to mine, and there is no pool. So the only option is to install it yourself on your Proxmox server and mine directly to it. So yeah, if there's a super hype token that comes out, like I could probably show you on my computer. Let me just grab my computer. I'll bring it here real quick.
This one is having a rough day.
Yeah, he's dead. Bitcoin. Talk. But basically, there's this website here. This is where like Dogecoin and all these other coins come out. But like, there's a coin here. It's a script token, for example. This one's too old. It came out in 2014. We don't want this. Let's go SHA-256.
SHA-256, which is Bitcoin,
Yeah.
BCH.
This one's
Cash.
too old too. But you know what? I'm not going to actually probably sit here and hunt for a super fresh one. We'll go to the second page. Okay, we'll try this, and this is the last one. Fuck. Well, whatever. This one came out in 2021 called Cheetah Coin.
Right.
Problem is, you won't be able to find a pool for this probably anywhere online. So you'd have to install it yourself and set this stuff up so you could mine this token if you wanted to. But what's more fun is these type of tokens come out every couple days on Bitcoin Talk Forum for SHA-256 and Script, and nobody's really covering how to mine all these new tokens. So that's kind of why I want to show you guys how to do the proper install Proxmox so you can mine these new tokens. Most of the time they're worthless, but you know, if you just mine a couple million, forget about it for a couple of years or months, maybe it's all of a sudden worth a value, and you have a Lamborghini in your wallet and you didn't even know.
I mean, isn't that how? I don't know if a lot of people know your story, but isn't it how you started with Dogecoin?
Yeah, with Dogecoin, yeah. So I basically did the same approach in 2013, installed Proxmox, installed the Dogecoin node, solo mined to it for like 2 or 3 days, made like 14 or 16 million Dogecoins, and then left it alone for like a decade, for real, for like 10 years. And then all of a sudden it's actually worth a bunch of money. So hopefully showing people how to replicate that, but I don't know if like Cheetah Coin is going to be worth money in like 10 years from now, but you know.
I mean, would you take a guess? Is JD holding more Dogecoins or Bitcoins?
Trying to expose my, I should get a, I mean, I don't really say how much I have of stuff, but yeah, so that's kind of the plan for today for me.
Cool.
So I'll probably have a video how to do this. And I'll probably have a video, it's the same video explaining why you shouldn't use Umbrel for this. I know everyone likes to use Umbrel, but I want to do stuff different. I don't want to follow the herd of sheep. So
should we get started? We can.
I'm going to have to bring the shit into our room.
Thanks. We're going back to the studio. Let's go. Yes, JD.
Taking a little sip on my walk over here. It's too noisy. There's too much shit going on in the kitchen anyways right now, so.
Would you need any of the miners or?
Not really, but you know, like the first step, like I said, I'm not going to do a full video right now, but I'm just going to show you guys where to start until our full video comes out. You basically need a computer you don't turn off. So this is, I forgot what processor's in here, but it's got 64 gigs of DDR5 RAM. So this is my little like portable server that I used to test and prototype shit on. So it's got the massive power brick. But basically the first steps is to install Proxmox on here. I could show you guys how to install Proxmox, but I'm not going to go into setting up the nodes right away in this video. But yeah, let me just plug in this, give it power. There we go.
So today's video is about installing Proxmox.
No, today's complete video will be Proxmox, Bitcoin node, Bitcoin Cash, all that stuff. I'm going to show how to do it all today. This is just like the intro to it, I guess.
Oh no, we're going at it.
Yeah. We need to give it like Ethernet connection just because the nature of what this, it's like a server, so you don't want it on Wi-Fi. So we'll just like plug it into the computer. There we go.
I'll grab this bad boy over here.
Shit, energy drink? Yeah, I'm actually excited to make this video just because yeah, everyone just follows each other and says use Umbrel. I don't get the Umbrel, like, I don't know why everyone loves Umbrel. I mean, I've used it, it's okay, but it's just, you know, not for me. I do have some USB sticks.
Well, I guess
actually,
we could
to show you how much I don't like Umbrel, Umbrel is probably going to boot up here because I think Umbrel's on this computer. We should see in a couple moments, like the screen, it will probably be an Umbrel login while I kind of like check this USB stick to make sure there's not a wallet file before I erase it.
To be fair though, wouldn't you say that Umbrel is like the dummy friendly
Yeah,
way
I think
to install a Bitcoin node?
I think it's dummy friendly, but you have so much more power with Proxmox. I do think the more technical people are going to love this. Watch, this will probably boot up to Umbrel, I swear to God. Like, no hate, but a little bit of hate, but like I'm literally going to uninstall Umbrel if this is Umbrel. I don't remember what's on here.
Yeah, it is actually.
Yeah, there you go, Umbrel login. So there is Umbrel on this. Let me just privately see what's on this USB stick. Don't want to show what's on my screen right now, that would be bad. How do I? Smart.
So you would say this is more for the tech-savvy people?
Just the people who want to do stuff
The right way.
Yeah, the proper way. You should really install Proxmox. You should really install the cores yourself. You shouldn't rely on a third party. So the problem in the chain of trust is Umbrel trustworthy, and are the people who create the Bitcoin packages that you're using trustworthy? I don't know.
I mean,
it's not really my job to vet those people. So this USB stick, I don't know. Let me try my other USB stick.
But wouldn't you say that we're building the same thing?
Yeah, I mean, people are going to either have to trust the Helium deploy way, the Umbrel way, or you go the hard old way, Proxmox.
Well,
so
they're going to have to trust JD and Will over here, our dev, who's working on it.
Dev and network engineer
Yeah.
as of today.
See you, Will.
yeah, so I'm just trying to like hide stuff so I don't like leak everything on my computer. Even though I'm sure you guys would like to see that. Hold on.
You know how much I love leaking stuff.
Yeah, but I don't want us to get banned on YouTube. Let me just hide this. That's because I'm not prepared to make a video, right? I just...
Well, that's the beauty of it, like completely unscripted.
Yeah, I just want to make sure...
We're just recording on the go.
Yeah, I just want to make sure if I open up files, it's not going to open up the wrong place. Okay, I think this is good now. I think you should be okay to film my
Let me
screen.
close that door. A dirty door.
So this is our stupid umbrella for now. But basically, like, we're gonna need something called Etcher. So Etcher is like a program that will let us like boot, like put the Proxmox image on the USB stick so we could boot from it. So I'm just gonna download this. It runs on Mac, Linux, Windows. So you just pick your version. So I'm gonna download that. And then I'm gonna download Proxmox. So Proxmox is probably gonna scare people because it's like server stuff. But it's the perfect pairing to set up the nodes. So Proxmox, you're just gonna download. Like I said, I'm gonna make a proper video on this, but we could quickly install Proxmox right now. So it's a Proxmox virtual environment. It's the ISO right here. So we're downloading that. We will install our Etcher. On the Mac, it's a little different. If we have Windows people, you have to drag your files into here. And now I'm just waiting for it to download. So it's either we cut the video or we talk for 2 or 3 minutes.
That's how slow our internet speed is?
Yeah, we need to upgrade to fiber.
Yeah.
What are we waiting for? Especially with all the videos we want to film. Now it's at 4 minutes. So yeah, everyone's seen our exposed slow internet.
That's because it wasn't available in this
Well, you
whole
know,
building.
well, let me just talk while we wait for that to download, because why not? Basically, we need to decorate the office. As you can see, it's a shit show, right? It just looks ugly. We do have a bunch of miners on the way, right, George?
Right. This
Yeah.
week and next week, we're receiving a bunch of BitAxes, NerdAxes, and other cool stuff.
Yeah, so we're gonna like actually decorate. I don't know if this shelf makes any sense, but we're gonna clean this
No.
up.
Actually, I would love to have people's feedback on it. Like,
Yeah,
to begin
so-
with, I don't get what this is supposed to be. Like
This, the piece of wood.
the piece of wood.
So
and
so I could show you what it is. It was I put that there. So so you could expose me. Look. On the YouTube channel, I put the piece. Look, I took a picture of the miners on the piece of wood. So, yeah, so that was definitely me. So I'm getting exposed, but.
But not just the wood, but also
Yeah, I know.
the wall. I mean, we definitely need to.
We need people to leave comments what the hell we need to decorate with, because
Definitely a lot of neon lights, RGB.
yeah, neon signs, Healing
Yeah.
Deploy sign.
Yeah.
I keep bugging them for the 3D printer.
We're definitely getting that.
And I brought like my calipers for people who use these, because if we have a 3D printer, we could start measuring and making actual like stuff for the miners. I've designed plenty of stuff. Like I have 3D scanners and all that, so I know how to do it. But yeah, it'd be really nice to make custom like parts for, especially the new BitAxe, the V2 Gamma.
Yeah.
Since nobody obviously has parts for it because, well, it's a new type of cooler. So it'd be really nice to just make cool parts for that. Yeah. So this is almost done.
Well, actually, like as I was sharing early in the video, today you and I were supposed to go over some of the accessories, like besides the ASICs that we're getting here, which is going to fill up the completely the corner there, even though I'm not a big fan of this shelf over here.
Yeah, I think the shelf kind of looks dumb.
It just doesn't fit.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, we're essentially getting a lot of ASICs.
Do you want to leak what's outside?
Yeah, well.
Wow, look at that. The nice Canada snow.
Yeah, nice Canadian snow here in Montreal.
I would really love to open the window a little bit and make like a duct that blows cold outside air over the ASICs to see how high we could overclock
given
them.
that we're going to be adding a lot of ASICs here. It's actually the warmest room here at the office. As a matter of fact, every single time someone is like freezing their asses off, they just choose to move their stuff over here, which will no longer be the case because everything's going to be reserved to the ASIC stuff.
And the deepen section.
Yeah, the deepen section.
I mean, we got the toothbrush.
This is not a casting couch. It's just the deepen section.
I don't know. There's the product right behind it, the Forbidden Y. It might be. But yeah, do you want to look at my screen now? I could show you guys. So basically, my image is downloaded. So what we need to do is we just go flash from file. we find a Proxmox, we click it, select target, we pick our USB drive because there's just Windows 10 on there, no one cares. It'll probably ask for my password, so I have to block this
Yep.
because I can actually leak my password.
It's heal and deploy 123 question mark.
So basically, once you give it permission, it's going to start right into the USB stick. So hopefully, it's going to start here. It should have already. I don't know what's wrong, but oh, there you go. It wants to access the volumes, and now it will start. So shit, this is going to take like 3 minutes. So I don't know what we do for 3 minutes.
Show them your cup. Blockchain video.
Oh yeah, we got this from Consensus in Toronto. So I don't know if you guys go to events, but I think we're planning to go to more ASIC events now, right?
Yeah, there's Bitcoin 2026 in April, which is being hosted in Vegas. We'll be there. And then I believe Mining Disrupt a month later.
I don't know, dude, why do we have a dinosaur in here?
Don't even ask me.
We just have like a dinosaur for some reason. Yeah, this is our lovely 4D sky.
Yeah.
But I think everyone's more interested in the ASIC stuff. Let's see what I got here while I wait. So this has got like 2 minutes left, and then I could install it and show you guys the install process. And then, we should call it a day, and I could just continue the rest of the install video because realistically, to sync a Bitcoin node and stuff is going to take a long time.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the first time we sunk it, it took like a week, right? Lucky for me, I'm not stupid. I've already pre-synced this stuff at home and brought my SSDs, so I'll be able to make this video actually today for you guys. So I came prepared. So I have the blockchains on my SSDs, and I will be able to quickly whip that up after. But yeah, basically we're going to do a whole new studio setup, and some of the stuff I've asked to order are the Meanwhile power supplies for you guys. Because a lot of people use like the Meanwhile power supplies instead of using, the included power supplies like this. There's like special, like more industrial ones that let you connect more bit axes. They don't get as hot. They provide better this is a 5-volt system. But when you start to push it, it starts to go to like 4.9, 4.8 volts. But with these other bigger power supplies, they're able to push a lot more power. So we're less likely to run into problems when overclocking, and they just support more. Like you could put like 6 bit axes on it or something. It's like 350 watts. So, well, I should just plug this back in because we might solo mine a block right now, right? There's no point to leave this out.
Well, you want to go over all the accessories that you would recommend people to buy, or you prefer keeping it for another video?
We're kind of bouncing between everything, but the accessories at least would be the Meanwhile power supplies. 100%.
I know, but it'd be fun to go over the top 5 accessories or add-ons for people
to overclock, or
not just overclocking, but in general. We're not sponsoring any of those products. As a matter of fact, as we speak, we don't even sell those products on our website, which we do think we should be carrying them. And you guys could comment add your comment in the comment section and share if you'd love to see those products on our website. But essentially, there's a lot of add-ons or accessories that you can add to your ASIC deployment. Well, you can hold it, but I can go over some such as the ledgers, fans, so you can have your own 3D printed fan, which JD's.
That's why I got the calipers, because I want to make the 3D printed parts for you guys.
Right. So there's a lot of stuff like the power supplies, the fans, ledgers, which I highly recommend.
Trezors. I'm a Trezor fan, so
personally, I prefer. Again, I'm not sponsored by Trezor, but I personally prefer Trezor over Ledger. But there's a lot of cool stuff that could be added to your ASIC deployment that I'd love to go over with JD tomorrow.
Something's distracted me. We still have our Christmas tree up.
We do actually.
it's like
it's just it's
February. Our Christmas tree.
For those who don't know and live, for those who don't live in a very cold country such as ours, here up north in Canada, winter is great all the way up to the holidays. So then when you're past Christmas and New Year's, then it gets very boring, very cold. And the only way to keep our spirit up is by convincing us, convincing us that Christmas is still around the corner. So we're keeping that Christmas tree, but in reality,
There's like 11 months left.
Yeah,
like we're just early for this Christmas.
It keeps it cozy here at the office, you know.
Especially when we put on the fire on the TV.
Yeah, that's what we normally always.
My thing is done here. I don't know if I can't hold and record.
Whoops, sorry, I just covered the camera, but that's
okay.
But all that to say, like, there's a lot of accessories that myself or JD would recommend with your ASIC deployments, which we'll go over with tomorrow. We'll go over this list tomorrow. And again, let's be mindful of the costs. If it makes sense for you.
There's like power strips and stuff that I think a lot of people will want.
In a sense, like if you're someone that's only got, you only have like one solo miner, then obviously
it doesn't make sense to buy like some of this stuff.
So we'll go through that list and see what makes sense for you, or what's the top priorities. What are the stuff that we'd highly recommend as a priority versus something that is just an add-on, such as the 3D printer.
Okay. The 3D printer, I think a lot of people would like though.
Still the most expensive.
So it's not the most expensive.
Well, versus the other accessories.
Well, versus the miners, it's not that expensive.
I agree.
So basically my USB stick's ready. I'm just gonna plug it in the back of the computer. And like I said, we'll just install Proxmox because it only takes a couple minutes. And basically when you turn your computer on, I don't remember what key I need to press. It might be like F10 or F12, I don't know. I might need a couple shots here. I don't remember the boot key, but basically we're trying to boot from that USB key. Oh shit, I don't think this is it. Nope, I'm definitely in diagnostics mode by mistake, wrong spot. It might be delete key. So whatever, your computer will have some key you have to press to go into the boot options. I think this is it. Nope, that is Umbrel, that is the wrong system again. So this is the real time me failing. It's one of these damn keys. Maybe it's F2 or F12. Oh fuck, I don't know which one it is. I'm just gonna press them both.
There you go.
But that's still not the right settings I want. Okay, so it's F12 for boot device. Okay. Okay, last time's a charm. I've only tried like 4 keys already.
There you go. You got it.
There we go. So what we want to do is we're going to pick our USB. I fucked that up already. Okay. Last time, I swear to God. You're supposed to pick your USB boot drive, not the network one. So mine's just like this Kingston whatever drive. You press enter. You're going to see some big scary text now. Hold on. So this is Proxmox. We will just install it like this, the default setting, just to keep it simple. Like I said, this will take like a couple minutes, less than 5 minutes to install this. And once you have installed this, you could you'll be able to run so much stuff that instead of renting like a VPS for like $5 a month, you could host a bunch of VPSs on here for free, like just the cost of the electricity, so it's great. So yeah, Proxmox is here. Just waiting for the little, there's supposed to be a message here. It's clearly didn't pop up, but whatever, we'll press I agree in the corner. Clearly, the target hard disk down here is going to be the NVMe SSD that's inside the computer, so it's 1 terabyte. So we're going to go next. Our region, I'll just put it to Toronto because that's I know that's the correct region for me. So we'll go next. Password, we'll just put heal and deploy. It's okay.
Okay, you're exposing it. I told you guys, he's always using heal and deploy 123 question mark.
No, just heal and deploy. And for an email, Realistically, we could just leave it whatever. I think this will be an error though if I don't change it. Yeah, exactly. So I will just name it like, realistically, I'm not going to get an email, but we'll just put jd@healanddeploy.io. This then won't actually send you emails. So here, the fully qualified domain name is something that might throw off people. We could just put anything we want really at like atlas.pluto, I don't know. You just put anything dot something. So this will be the IP of like the IPs that it's going to be serving, whatever. Let me just go through the setup. This will be in my full video. So after just a couple clicks, it's going to install the system. And then we're pretty much done on Proxmox side. And then I could show you on the computer what it could do. And then I think we'll just call it a day because this is not a full like video. So it's already like 58, 60% done. It's almost there.
I mean, we can make it a full video.
No, we can't. Realistically, we can't because I need to be able to like record the screen crispy.
Yeah.
Which the phone just can't like. We can't just hold the phone and up to it. It's gonna really have to be a separate like. It'll just be a tutorial on the on YouTube, right? Like how to install Proxmox, and I'll probably put like a big X over Umbrel, or how to solo mine any token. I don't know exactly what I'll call it, but yeah. It's almost done. We're at like 93%. I feel like this has been the most hyped to install, and it's kind of like boring because it's already done.
Well, how about that? How about you, once you completed that video, which is expected to be completed today,
yeah,
how about you link
so.
it down in the description?
Yeah, I will. So the install's done. It's going to just ask to remove your stick, so it won't reboot back into this.
Right.
And it's just going to show some, okay, this just happens on my computer for some reason. I don't know why it always does this, but it makes it sound super serious, like it's going to blow up. Like our last miner video.
I mean, actually, there's one thing I would like to say.
What is it? So if you just want to look at the pretty stuff, but basically you could leave this here or it's going to go away like that. So you could press enter to make it go faster, but whatever. Just leave it alone. It's going to spit out a bunch of random stuff. And I'll log into the web interface, and then I think that's that for now. And people who want to watch a full video are just going to have to watch it. So this is Proxmox right now. So this is the most important thing. So it's saying this is your IP address, 10.70.0.185. The port is 8006. This IP address is going to be different. But let me show you. So on our screen now, if I go to 10.70.0. Okay. We're going to have to like not be scared because this is hosted local. It's fine. Just close this little thing. So this is Proxmox. So the login is root, and then it's your password. So I put heal and deploy. So this is Proxmox. Basically, what it lets you do is you come up here. You could create a VM and create a container. So what you do is you press create a VM. You could give it a name like BTC node, for example. And what you would do is you would just go through the settings here, which will be my full video. There's no ISO image, so we can't actually continue, but you load it with a server image, which I'll show you. And from here, you could just spin up new coins like that. So it's very easy. There's way more to it, but to keep it short, I'm not going to go any more into this right now. But yeah, so I feel like we've been talking for like 30 minutes or something.
We have. It's been 36 minutes.
Goddamn.
But we can cut it short. But
cut it short. It's been 40 minutes.
I'd like to say something though. Whoops. Yeah, we pretty much zoomed in.
Zoomed in
Here.
on me drinking. You want to be?
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna keep it short. First of all, thank you for tuning in and watching this video. All the details and the full video of the setup guide will be linked in the description below.
The umbrella killer.
Yeah, the umbrella killer. As a matter of fact, we're also working on our own tool that should be expected in a month from now, besides the remote device that we're building.
And it's going to be like, so you don't have to do this, right? Like, this is going to be technical, but our tool is going to be for easy. Like, you click some buttons and it probably works.
Right. But that being said, I know a lot of you guys have been asking about giveaways on our live streams. And the reality is that we've been doing giveaways in collaboration with the influencers that we work with, such as Red Panda Mining and the Hobbyists, both great influencers, and we're looking forward to doing more. But we have not gotten the chance to do a giveaway on our own channel. So I'd like to share with you guys that tomorrow, just click on that bell to sign up for the notifications. And tomorrow, today I'm just teasing it, but tomorrow we will.
No, you got to leave a comment in today's video saying giveaway.